Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. I am here to do your August 2019 monthly love reading. But before I jump right in, please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click the bell for future notifications. And most importantly, leave a comment below, okay? Because I love hearing from you guys. I love seeing if these readings are resonating. And I love just hearing your stories, okay? Also, if you guys would like a personal reading, all of that is in the description box below. Directly following this video, Scorpios, I'm going to have an extended version. It can be purchased for $8. Click the arrow to the right and it'll take you to my page. Just click that link in the description box for the extended version of this reading. We're going to go deeper into this situation and get some outcomes and see who's coming towards you and what else you have coming towards you for the month of August, okay? All right, without further ado, let's jump right in. At the top of the board here, you have 4 numerology cards that came out. The first one is Rebirth. Okay, Scorpio, you guys have been going through the damn thing all year long. Ever since I've been on YouTube, which has been since April, you guys have been going through the damn thing, okay? You guys are wanting a rebirth here. Major transformation, major changes, awakenings. I feel like a lot of you have awakened to this connection that you have with this person. Like I said, it's a lot of changes taking place. And you're reevaluating everything that's going on in this relationship. You're reevaluating everything that's going on in your life. And I feel like you're just wanting change. All right. What clarified the rebirth card, Scorpio, is the Emperor. And I feel like that's you. You're taking your power back. You know, you're wanting stability and commitment. You're wanting structure. And I feel like you're not afraid to speak your mind anymore. I feel like you have been, you know, taking shit from this person for so long, and you're now wanting to stand your ground. And I feel like a lot of you have given this person a piece of your mind, you know, recently. I feel like you guys had a falling out. I feel like some harsh words were said. I felt like, you know, you're standing your ground and you're telling this person like it is. You're not happy. You know, you feel like they're sneaking around. They're not giving you the most out of this relationship. It's always a story, always an excuse why they can't do certain things, why y'all can't go out. You know, always making it an excuse for something. And I just feel like you guys had a harsh argument, and I feel like you just left this person. The next card that came out is Synchronicity. And I feel like this person was your soulmate. I feel like you guys are seeing synchronicities. I feel like you're seeing 11s, 1s, 2s, 3s, 4, 5s. You're seeing all these numbers. And I feel like with the synchronicity card here, this is the universe telling you that you need to have faith. That everything that's happening is supposed to happen. There's no such thing as an accident or coincidence. I feel like it's what the universe is trying to tell you. It isn't your job, Scorpio, to know everything or how everything is going to unfold. You have to leave it up to the divine. And I feel like, you know, you have gone through this relation. I know you have asked yourself, why am I going through this relationship? Why am I enduring this? And I feel like a lot of you have to go through this situation here because there were some lessons that needed to be learned. And I know that you have learned a lot of lessons dealing with this person here. So you were supposed to go through this situation. Nothing happens coincidentally, or nothing happens on accident, okay? What clarified the synchronicity card was the 6 of Wands. And the 6 of Wands, Scorpio, is a soulmate card here, all right? You guys were definitely soulmates. You had a soulmate tie, a connection, a very strong, deep connection. And that's why you guys are seeing synchronicities. You're probably seeing this person's name all over the place. You're seeing numbers. You're just seeing repetitive things. But yeah, definitely a soulmate tie here. The next card that came out was Patience. And I feel like you're going to have patience with yourself to get over this situation. For some of you, you guys are married, and it's going to take some time because some of you are probably going through a divorce, and you know, divorce isn't easy. Divorce takes time, and it's just saying have patience and that everything is going to work out in your favor, okay? What clarified the patience card, Scorpio, was the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is, you know, stability and commitment. I feel like, you know, being that this fell up under the patience card, this is what you're looking for, stability and commitment. This card here can also mean reconciliation. I feel like the person that you were with, Scorpio, is not done with you. They are definitely not done with you. For one, they are pissed off that you left the relationship. They're pissed off that you stood your ground. They're pissed off that you finally had a backbone. They're pissed off that of how the The last conversation, the last text messages went with you guys because I felt like you gave them a piece of your mind. You finally stood up to them and you finally told them that you're not happy, that you're leaving, and that, you know, you want to be single, pretty much, is what I feel like you told this person. All right? The last card that came out is Karmic Completion. You're done with this bullshit, Scorpios. You're done. Karmic Completion. The last two readings that I just did had the same cards. And I think it was Cancer and who's the other one? Libra. They both had karmic completion. So you could be dealing with a Cancer or you could be dealing with a Libra. This Mercury retrograde or whatever the hell going on is causing a lot of breakups, or causing a lot of people to awaken to their connections. Because this is the third time this card has come out. Karmic completion. You're done. You're fed up of this situation. This person took you for granted. All right? This person didn't see your worth. What clarified the karmic completion, Scorpio, was the Eight of Wands. And like I was just telling you, this person ain't going nowhere. All right? This is not over with. It's fast communication coming in from your past. Okay? I don't know what the hell they want to tell you, but we're going to clarify that card. But they're definitely wanting reconciliation with you. And they're definitely coming in strong, hot, and heavy with some kind of communication. But you're not having it. You're wanting that rebirth, Scorpio. You are not fucking having it. You're wanting a fucking rebirth. You're taking control back of your life. All right? I felt like you really did love this person. Oops, card fell. I felt like you really did love this person, but you know, the situation wasn't working out. It was the same old song and dance, back and forth, in and out, flighty, wishy-washy, here today, gone tomorrow, you know, fighting, arguing, can't see eye to eye, one-upping one another, power struggles. That's all. That's what I see here. It was a hot-ass mess. Hot-ass mess. That's why I had this here. Bless this damn mess. This was a messy situation here. And they did have you in a third-party situation. They did. And another thing that I'm seeing here, Scorpio, is this person, the person that you were with, this person loved attention. You see how you have like a crowd right here? It's like they're riding off in the sunset with all these flags and everything, and they got all these onlookers watching them. It's like I'm getting kind of like a narcissistic energy here. It was all about them. Like they wanted you to chase them. That's what I'm feeling. Like they wanted you to kiss their ass is what I'm getting. And you didn't do that. You didn't do that at all. And so now that you have stood your ground with this person, now they want to come back with fast communication. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands. Why is the Eight of Wands here? What the fuck else does Scorpio's ex want to tell them? Because like I said, I felt like you gave them a piece of your mind. You did. I felt like you cut them another asshole. I really do. So let's see, what are the messages does Scorpio's ex want to tell them? What could they possibly want? Because they definitely want reconciliation. What do they want them to know? This person wasn't paying you attention. They weren't giving you time of day. Like I said, wishy-washy, flighty, in and out. Oh, they want to tell you how sorry they are, how stressed out they are. They want to tell you that they want you back, that they can't live without you, that they're wanting a new beginning with you. Look, they can't even sleep at night. They're up in their heads all night thinking about you, thinking about what the fuck they did, how they fucked up the relationship. That's what they're thinking about. They're thinking about all the stress that they caused you. They want to come back to apologize, Scorpio. But you're not having that shit. You want rebirth. You're done. You're done with this situation. That's what they want to come back in and tell you. The next six cards that I have here, Scorpio, is the current relationship and what is going on at this very moment. So the cards that I have laid out here is the Five of Wands, the Fool, the Knight of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. And what's crowning your energy is the Seven of Wands. You're definitely standing your ground. You're definitely standing up to this person, and you're definitely not going to be taking them back is what I feel. Okay, so with the Five of Wands here, Scorpio, like I said, it was a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting, a lot of power struggles. You guys couldn't see eye to eye. A lot of people in this situation. It's like, I don't know, like I just see a lot of people here in this relationship. A lot of people, a lot of fighting. Like they had your business out there is what I'm getting. A lot of people knew what was going on in this relationship. There's a lot of talking and gossiping behind your back about this relationship. The next card you have, Scorpio, is the Fool. And yeah, with the Rebirth card, you got the Fool card. You're wanting a new beginning. You're wanting to start all over. You're wanting something new. And if that means taking a leap of faith and doing something totally different, dating someone totally different, I feel like you're ready for it, because this person put you through it. This person has put you through it, and you're done. Knight of Wands confirms this is a player card. Knight of Wands. This person was in and out of your life, inconsistent. You know, like I said, they did the bare minimum in this relationship, and you got sick and tired of being sick and tired. They took you for granted, Scorpio. With the Four of Pentacles here, I feel like this person was stubborn. This person was holding back a lot of information. I'm also getting that this person was holding on to their past love. There was another person in this situation that they could not get out of their minds. And I feel like that's why this relationship was so stagnant. And I feel like that's why this relationship didn't get off the ground, because this person was holding secrets. You know, they were still thinking about their past. They couldn't get over their past. All right. This person was also very controlling. They showed no affection in this relationship. They were like stuck in their heads, as you can see right here with the Nine of Swords. Stuck in their heads. Can't decide who they want. You got the Two of Cups. Can't decide who they want. Another soulmate tie here, but they couldn't decide between you and someone else. And so that's why the relationship went the way it did. Because they couldn't decide on whether they wanted a full commitment with you or whether they wanted a full commitment with the other person. But this is you here with the Queen of Wands, Scorpio. You cut that mess out. You cut it out. You got tired of it. You're like, no, I'm not fucking dealing with this shit anymore. I've given you a lot of chances. What more do you want? What more can I say? I have said all I can say. I have done all I can do. And you're still not changing. You're still the same person. Having you in a third-party situation. You're standing your ground, Scorpio. You're finally standing your ground and saying no more. But this person was holding back a lot of secrets. They were also very materialistic. Very materialistic. And I also feel like work played a part in this relationship as well. I felt like they were workaholics for some of you. They spent a lot of time at work, or they blamed something about work, something with work. I'm also getting that the third party situation could have been a work love affair as well. Okay? But you caught wind to this situation here. And you put an end to it. Karmic completion. Done. Karmic completion. You put an end to it, Scorpio. You are done with this situation. What other messages do you have for my lovely Scorpios for August 2019? Yeah, this person was holding on to their past. Holding on to that past love. Somebody, the person that was before you, that's who they were holding on to. And they couldn't make a decision of who they fucking wanted. And having you all confused and shit. You know, one minute they're telling you that they love you. They want to be with you. They want stability and commitment. And y'all gonna do this and do that. And blase, blase. And, you know, it was all talk, no action. All talk, no action. Because they were going back and forth between you and the other girl. Or other boy. Other man, whatever. They were going back and forth. Now they want to come in with a sob story about how they miss you, how they're stressed out, they can't sleep, they want you back. But it's going to be the same old thing. They're not going to change because you got the Knight of Wands here. They're not going to change. That's the player card right there. You're wanting a new beginning. You're wanting rebirth. But you think you're going crazy because you're seeing this person's name all over. You're seeing synchronicities. I mean, you turn the TV on, that person's name is there. I mean, this person you have a soulmate tied to this person. But you're putting your foot down and you put a stop to it. All right, so the fates, you have the fates, and I feel like that's just you, you know, going to the universe. You know, I feel like you guys are in hermit mode right now for some of you, just doing some soul searching and, you know, meditating is what I feel. Treasure Island, I feel like with the Treasure Island card here, you guys, you know, once you let this relationship go, you're going to have everything that you want and need here. Everything that you want. You got hearts all over. A new love is coming in perhaps, okay? Serendipity. You got the serendipity card. You're going to be all about you. You're focusing on you. You're focusing on yourself. Someone else got this card. I want to say it was Libra got this. Either Libra or Cancer. You could be dealing with the Libra or Cancer, but serendipity. You're all about yourself now. You're focusing on yourself. You're trying to leave this relationship behind you. Okay, because this relationship was no longer serving you. This person did the most. They were very inconsiderate. They were very selfish. It was their way or the highway. They were a cheater. They were a manipulator. They were a player. And, you know, you've been dealing with this shit for a long time. Some of you, 8, 9, 10 years. Look at these synchronicities. You got 8, 9, 10. You got 4, 5, 6. Yes, definitely soulmate connection. That's why it was hard for you to leave. All right? Seeing all them synchronicities and shit. It was hard for you to leave. You love this person. But you know what? What's love got to do with it? I mean, you're not getting anything out the relationship, so why are you going to stay? You're not getting anything out this relationship. That's why you ended it. A lot of you are sad. A lot of you are, you know, grieving it. But, you know, you'll get over it. You will. A lot of you are going through divorce. But you'll get over it. But they're definitely wanting to come back in for reconciliation. But I don't think it's for the right reasons. What else does Scorpio have coming to them in August? Wow, Scorpios. Okay. You've got the 6 of Cups, you got the Page of Cups, and you got the 7 of Swords. Okay, so someone is definitely coming in with a cup of love in the month of August. If you guys are newly separated, this does not apply to you, but someone is definitely coming in with an offer of love, okay? We're going to go into the extended reading and find out who this person is, what their intentions are, the outcome of the situation of the new person, and the outcome of the situation of this hot-ass mess relationship that you just ended, okay? So if you want to purchase the extended, click the arrow to the right, click the link, and it's only $8 for you to view the extended version. All right, so I will see you on the other side, okay? Thank you. Have an amazing day. Peace, love, and blessings.